Hello class. So now we begin a very interesting topic which is regular expression, right? I hope you all enjoy this particular topic because it's really very powerful and you can do a lot of string and text manipulation, right? Every operating system, be it Linux, Mac or Windows, uses it extensively, right? So now let us begin here. So first is this is a library RE, which basically stands for regular expression, right? So RE stands for regular expression. We are just clearing the screen here, right? So now since this is used for basically searching things, right? Regular expression is mostly used for pattern matching, for searching strings and all, right? So I will begin with a very simple example first. Let us not go into a very long code. Let me just comment this part, right? So I have a tuple here, which is words. It can be a list also, not an issue. And there are few words here: seven, even, one even, prevent, revenge, maven, right? There are some words here, right? And then you can see this is a new line for you all. Pattern is equal to re.compile. R basically is a raw string, right? Now you already know what is R, but just for time being, forget this particular line, right? Just assume that we have to search something which is even, right? Now see, when I double click the word even, you can see what VS Code does. It basically highlights even all the places. So in 7 you have even. Even, of course, the word itself is even. One even, that even is here. Prevent has a substring which is even. Revenge also has a substring which is even. Maven does not have even. 11 has EVEN. Amen does not have. And event does have an even, right? So basically what I'm saying, re.compile means that is, let us see what does it does. So it says compile a regular expression pattern, returning a pattern object. See, now you are directly searching for a word, right? So basically you can also use something like if loop, right? You can just do a simple string matching. But now since we are doing with a regular expression, let us just assume that, okay, we have to compile a string which we have to search. Now, why do we require compiling? That will be clear in the further class because we can have very complex patterns in a regular expression. Right? So basically here you can just assume that we are telling the interpreter, we are telling the Python interpreter that we are going to search the word even in these particular tuple, right? So as always, when you want to access a tuple, we have a tuple which is known as words, right? So for word in words, right? Now you can see I have written a thing which is re.match, right? So what does match function say? Let us hover on the match function, right? Let me just take the chat window upstairs. In the match function, it says try to apply the pattern at the start of the string, right? Just have a look at this word. Try to apply the pattern at the start of the string, returning a match object or none if not found, right? Now what does it mean by at the start of the object, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just using a if else loop, right? So first we will check the output and then we will see why the output actually came, right? Just remember from the help file, it tries to apply the pattern at the start of the string, fine. So let me just now run the code, right? Okay, the code is ran, right? So what we have, the 7 does not match, right? See, now we are searching for the even word in the word 7, right? And now what we are trying to match, what does match say? Match basically says try to apply match at the start. So is even at the start of 7? No. So let us come back to the drawing board. I think that will make the things more clear, right? So we have to search at the start, fine. So what is the word? The search is even. Now what happens when you write 7? Oh, sorry. So when you write 7, right? I'm just putting again, we are searching for even. So although even is a part of 7, right? the match does not happen because it is not at the start. Not at the start, right? Not at the start means, see, it is preceded by s, right? So the string is not starting with even, and we read in the help file that match will try to apply the pattern at the start of the string, right? Now you can see the even matches, right? What is the second word? Even. Even is matching at the start itself, so even will surely match. Then what is a string? We have one even. Why it will not match? Because there is a one in the start, right? Prevent, again it has the word even, but it is not at the start, so it does not match. Revenge, same thing, it has a r at the start. Maven though does not even have the even as a substring. Same for 11, it has even as substring but does not have at the start. Now you can see event word, right? In the event word, even is present, and that too at the start, and hence it matches, right? So basically just keep in mind that whenever you use the match keyword, right? Whenever you use the match keyword, it will match at the starting of the string, right? It will match at the starting of the string. Also remember, by default, it is case sensitive, right? So let's say if I write even here, right? So you can see even with the E capital, even this won't match, even though the word E is matching. See, the even does not match. Why? Because it is case sensitive. It will match the exact case. So everything has to be small case and everything has to be at the start, but the ending can be anything. Fine. So this is how the regular expression works. Now, what if you wanted that, okay, this is very strict. If you see, if you want that, okay, I just need to search for the substring even, means if I'm searching for even, 7 is okay, even is okay, even is okay, right? 1 even is okay, prevent is okay, revenge is also okay, 11 is also okay. So for that, the same code is there. If you see these two lines, right? If you see these two lines, re.match pattern and re.search, right? So for that, search is used. So you can see the help file of search, scan through the string looking for a match to the pattern, right? Now it is saying scan through the string, right? It does not say scan at the start or find at the start. It says scan through the string. So it will search for everything, whether it is at the start, whether it is at the end, whether it is at the middle. It only concerns with whether the word even is present or not, right? Once again, match basically will match at the start of the string, right? You can see the help file, try to apply the pattern at the start of the string. Search, on the other hand, we will just try to search, right? It happens, right, at case when you're trying to search for a book at your home, you're just trying to search wherever it is, right? Something of that sort. So let me now run the code for both the cases. So now when you see the output, you will get an idea. See, the 7 does not match, right? Because we are trying to search even using a match object. Match will try to search at the start, and at start it does not match. Fine. But you can see the 7 searches in the search clause, because even is coming in 7, the search is successful, right? Similarly, even, of course, it will match in both the cases because even is a substring. So basically, search is like a superset of match. Match will only do the matching at the beginning. Search will do the matching at any place in the string. Right? Then we have even does not match and does not search, for the only reason because the case is sensitive here. Right? If the e would have been small, it would have matched. Right? For regular expression, by default is case sensitive. You can also make it case insensitive by setting a flag, but that we will see later, right? So again, one even does not match, right? Because match is at the start, but it searches. Why searches? Because it only sees the presence of the word even. Similarly, prevent won't match, but prevent will search because even is coming in this particular thing. Revenge, again, even is coming here, but not at the start, so does not match, but it will search because it only checks whether even is present. Now you see Maven. Maven does not have the keyword even at all, so neither it matches nor it searches. Similarly, 11 does not match because not at the start, but 11 searches because even is there in the substring. Amen does not match, does not search because of course even search is not there, and event searches and matches. So what you can conclude is that anything that matches automatically will get searched also, because search is a larger search space. But the reverse is not true. Anything which is a successful search may or may not be a match. So for example, here the search is successful and the match is also successful. But here the search is successful and the match is unsuccessful, right? So regular expression, when you start learning it, it's a bit on the trickier side, I would say, but you will have fun once you learn, how it actually compiles and helps you, get various ideas and texts out of it, right? So this was a very first and a very gentle introduction, because it's usually that we do not search for exact words, right? We search for complex patterns. For example, in your computer, right, you have the Windows Explorer. You can just go there and type star.txt, right? Star.txt means you can just do like asterisk dot txt, right? So basically this will give you all the text files. So basically this star is known as a wildcard, right? It's a wildcard means it can be anything. It's a wild character, A to Z, 1 to 10, anything can be done here. And basically, but this expression will be known as a regular expression, right? The keyword is a regular expression, right? So let us see the next code on this, right? Now there is a function called full match, right? So what happens with the search is that search will also search for a substring, like even also matched event also. Now in this case we are doing a full match. From the word itself you can know full match means the exact complete match that we are doing, right? So let us now see, we have a match, a search, and a full match. So these two we have already seen in the previous case. Now let us see a full match here now. Okay, this is full matches. So basically you can see here, what was our word that we were searching? We were searching for even. Now you already know what is match and search. Match begins and search anywhere in the string. But what does full match do? Full match will do the exact match. So in this case you can see the even full matches. Full matches means match the exact whole word, right? Now what is the difference between a match and a full match is, for example, in the word event, right? In the word event, you had even at the start, so it matched. It had even, so it searched, but it did not do a full match because it had the character T at the end. It had a character T at the end. So full match, as the name implies, will search for a direct complete match. Fine, it will search for a direct complete match. Basically it's like whole words only, right? Match whole word. For example, in Microsoft Word, so let me just start Microsoft Word. So we can say CS384 Python programming course, right? And let me just write Python, right? Just a wrong spelling. So when I do a control F here, I don't know, this is the worst search window that Microsoft has created, right? So let me just search for PYTH, right? If I do highlight all, you can see Python and Pyth, both are highlighted, right? But if I go to more advanced settings and basically say find whole words only, find whole words only, right? And I do highlight all, basically I should have cleared the highlighting. And now when I do highlight all, see it only searches one string, PYTH. Why? Because I did a full match here, right? Just a very simple example so that you can correlate, because we all use Microsoft Word a lot. So find whole words only means it will match the whole word, right? Not a substring. So that is the same thing that is happening in full match, right? And obviously anything which matches full will always match and which always search. Again, it's implied. So now class, we will just see uh, one meta character, right? Now what do we mean by a meta character is like we have a dot meta character. Don't get confused between this, right? So again, we have the same word list. First, we will see the output, and then we can just see how it is appearing. So we have 7, even, 1 even, prevent, and all those things, right? So see what I'm doing here, re dot compile, and you can see I have placed a dot here, right? In the previous cases, I was having just an even word. I did not have any dot or anything else. In this case, I am having a dot here. And what I'm saying, compile this regular expression, right? Compile this regular expression. Now, what does this dot mean? First of all, this dot means basically a meta character. Meta character is nothing but a lingo that is used by regular expression. I don't know why computer scientists want to make such complex terminologies. It's beyond my understanding. But okay, we can forgive them for all the things they have given us, right? So dot meta character, right? The help file is also in this program. The dot meta character stands for any single character in the text. Now, what do I mean by any single character in the text? Single character means this dot can be replaced by any character, right? A to Z, capital A to Z, or it can be even a number, right? So let us see what happens here. So what I'm doing here, I am having a match here, I'm having a search here, right? So now let us see the output, and then we will see what is happening here. So basically this dot can be capital A to Z, this dot can be small a to Z, this dot can be, I think, a number also, but let me just see, right? So when I do a search here, so now you can see when I'm compiling dot even, right? So this can be any character from A to Z, any string from capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, fine. So now you can see the 7 is matching here, right? The 7 is matching here. Now let us be back to the drawing board to make you understand why it is happening. So when I write re dot compile, okay, let me just take the next window. So when I say re dot compile raw dot even, right? So basically what I'm saying is that pen color, let me keep it brown. So this dot can be anything in capital A to Z. So 26 combo, small a to Z, 26 combo. And let me just check whether it included the numbers also. See, yeah, it includes the numbers also. So basically it can be anything, right? 1 to 9, or basically I should write it 0 to 9. And let me keep a, okay, right? So now let me show you how does 7 search, right? See, because match only searches for the start, and in 7, see this even when I do, right? When I do this even, you can see VS Code automatically selected even in this case. And now since I am giving one dot, I am basically allowing a freedom of one character, right? I think mechanical guys study degrees of freedom, right? So this is one character degree of freedom to the guys, right? One character degree of freedom. So I can have any one character, right? So if you can see 7 is for S, it's a single character, right? Even though anyways will match, again I am allowing for one character. So you can see one even also matches, right? Because I give a dot here. If I give two dots here, then I'm allowing for two characters, right? By character I mean A to Z and also the numbers. I will just check for symbols also one. Then I have prevent, right? Now you can see the prevent does not match. Now why does not it match? Because see, even comes here, but I am giving only one character freedom, and even prevent has two characters, right? So it does not match, right? I hope this point is clear, because there are two characters here. Similarly, you will see that revenge will match, right? Because revenge has only one character. Maven though anyways does not have any even substring. Leven also will not match, right? Leven does not match. Why? Because it has two characters here. Similarly, Z event. I have kept Z as capital here, right? Because to just show that a dot is case insensitive. With dot can be small characters, capital characters. And let me try to keep a hash here. Let us see whether it matches symbols also. See, it matches symbols also. So dot is anything basically, right? Dot can match anything. So you can see hash, it gave me a successful match object, right? Let me just try with double dot. See, I am also experiment. Regular expression is a huge topic. There are volumes of books written just on regular expression, right? Probably the creator of regular expression also does not may know that what it is matching. Now see, when I do even here, I am giving space for two characters, right? Exactly two characters. So you can see in this case, Leven and prevent will successful search. See, Leven is searching. But now revenge is not searching. Why? Because revenge has only one character and we are giving two character requirement. Similarly now prevent also matches, right? So this is how basically regular expression work, right? So it's 12:58 today, guys. So I think we can stop the lecture for now and then we can continue in the next week. Okay, guys. So that's it for today. Thank you for attending. Regular expression is a fun topic. We will see more patterns in the upcoming lectures. So have a good day.